wanted to start a video like this for a long time, but I think now is the kind of the perfect time to do it because of the state that my truck is in. So I'm gonna start kind of recording like all the work I do on my truck, or at least try to record as much of it as I can, and start uploading them. I don't know, mainly for like record keeping. You know, one day I want to be able to kind of like look back at all of this and like be able to like make fun of myself for the bad work that I did, but then also like just like kind of remember like all the work that I did, so like reoccurring issues start popping up and like I've already put this part into it on like this exact day, so like I don't really have to worry, like it's more than likely not that, or this part keeps going out, so I need to figure out something else to do with it. But I really get a good comparison of the transformation that I want this truck to go through, because right now it's in dismal condition. I mean, I won't lie, like it's pretty gnarly. It's definitely showing its age. It's a 2007 Silverado Classic single cab. It's got like 230,000 miles on it. It's got tons of little dings and scratches and surface rust kind of everywhere. You know, the dash is cracking. It's just starting to like kind of show its age in like that sense, and check engine lights are kind of just like one after the other nowadays. But other than that, there is some relatively substantial issues that I'm having to face, cosmetic and drivability. The main issue I'm facing right now is the hood flew open on me yesterday, which is not fun. Completely my fault. I was trying to fix an evap leak I'm chasing. Went on a drive, didn't click the hood closed all the way, and yeah. Damage wasn't too bad. Didn't shatter my windshield, which was the big thing. Did bend the brackets, did destroy the springs, so I had to take the springs out. I'm gonna have to buy new springs, new brackets, but I'm trying to make it kind of line up right now. Here, you can kind of see that the hood doesn't really line up anymore. I don't know how, yeah, you can see it's way too far to the like driver's side, and then you can see it on this side. It's like the opposite, so it's like too far. It's not far enough. So trying to use this bolt, because I unbolted it. Trying to use this bolt because this is like the hinge bolt that everything hinges on. So I'm trying to use it to straighten everything out. I unbolted it. That was a fucking nightmare. And it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. But you know, here we are. So I'm just trying to put it back together now and see what, if I improved it, if I made it worse. I think I made it worse, honestly. But you know, we'll see. This is what happened on this side. So that's supposed to be like kind of straight, you know, not bent. I'll lift it up and kind of show you what the brackets look like from the inside, and kind of my plan for fixing it. I mean, my plan for fixing it is buying new bolts. Oh God, this thing weighs like a bajillion pounds. Here, one sec. Don't crush my phone, please. That's what I'm having to use to hold it up. Not exactly what you want. Yeah, I took the springs out. They're just gone because they were useless. You know, they came unsprung, and then trying to get them resprung without like the specialty tools was proving to be difficult and almost cost me one of my fingers. So I kind of just gave up on that front and decided, you know, this will be fine for now. But yeah, you can see it super well on this side. So you see that like 45 right there, and then it kind of like where the bolt sits, you know, to the left. That's not supposed to be like that. All right, next day, I think I found, may have found where my evap leak is coming from. I think it's my charcoal canister. We're gonna go down there, we're gonna make sure that it's not clogged. Make sure it's wide open. And yeah, should be some fun. Lucky for me, the charcoal canister is really easy to take out. One bolt, 3 hoses, it'll be out in no time. I think this is a 13, so. Oh God. And dirt dropping into my eyes. All right, I'll be right back. This is taking me way longer than I'd like to admit. One of those just gave me, like one of the little, like hose things that are on there is just giving me hella issues. But quick PSA, don't do this. Don't work on your fuel system. Just don't do it. I'm a professional idiot, in a controlled environment. And yeah, I cracked one of those open and it just like, not like liquid fuel, but like you could just smell the fuel vapors. All right, finally got this charcoal canister out of here. It is disgusting, like just covered in just soot. I mean, not soot, not like exhaust soot, but just like dirt. But that took way longer than I'd care to admit. All of these lines were not wanting to let go of where they were. You know, they were happy and said I was really worried I was actually gonna break one of these lines at some point, but I'm gonna go ahead and test this thing. And then, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and test this thing, see where it ends up, and hope I don't have to spend $90 on a new charcoal canister, because that's a lot of money. All right, so good news and bad news, kind of. Charcoal canister passed. So that's the good news. It means I don't have to spend $90 on a charcoal canister, at least I don't think. It could also be leaking somewhere. The blow test doesn't really check that. Bad news is that means I still don't really know what the cause of my issue is. So I'm gonna throw it back on there and see what happens. You know, hope the check engine light doesn't come back on. But yeah, this thing's pretty simple. Pretty simple how it works. So you just got like this line is like goes out. So if you to try and check it, basically what you do is you blow into this side and you plug this hole over here with your thumb. And if air comes out of here, that means it's freed up in there. There's not a clog in here anywhere. Now, obviously that doesn't check for like a leak or anything because, well, obviously. I'm gonna clean this thing up. As you can tell, this thing is disgusting. Try to keep as much of it out of the lines as physically possible. And then I will, yeah, throw it back in there. Let's get to work. All right, so I just got the charcoal canister put back on. All the lines are hooked back up. I'm gonna drive it around for a little bit, go get some food. Just put miles on it so I can, like as many miles as I can on it today so that I can try and get the system to run the test on the evac system. Just so that if the check engine light is still an issue, I can sort it out sooner rather than later. But yeah, let's hope the charcoal canister doesn't fall off. And next one I post will probably be whenever I get the new tires put on it. And yeah, deuces.